somebody else who did his play. So Kanye West was going on a crazy, stream of consciousness with his tweets.
Kanye West is done.
He discussed his he discussed his disgust of fat women.
He said fat bitches are sexual assault. Like, I think that's what he said, like, verbatim. He said that, like, their existence is assault sexually.
Oh yeah, to look at them, he did say that.
Yeah.
So he was going on this crazy. He did everything that he normally does, and the whole "I love Hitler," "I'm a Nazi," the Jews.
He also said that he sides with Diddy, and then he also said that he was going to start selling hoodies that were like identical to the hoodie that Cassie was wearing when she got dragged down and beat in that hallway. So
he also was going to sell Sean John. It's funny how when he was going through his last manic, Diddy was a fed and he was discussing Diddy as such. Now that Diddy is a pariah, he wants to align himself with Diddy so that he feels like he's the opposite of what the culture
That's
is
because
doing.
Kanye West does not stand on anything but being a contrarian, and he is a piece of shit.
I do want to say
regardless of the mental health issues.
I do want to also put out here, though, there was one interesting tweet. This is what kind of aligns with the other topic we were just talking about. He was talking to a George Farmer, and he said, "George Farmer, I didn't fuck your wife." But Jared Kushner, on the other hand, do you know who Jared Kushner's wife is?
Ivanka Trump.
The daughter of the president of the United States.
Okay, if he put dick in the first daughter.
So we have Kanye West.
Love that.
Heavily implying that he had sex with the president's daughter.
Because I'm a messy bitch that lives for drama. I really love that. I do.
Again, a lot of this shit that he was doing was stale. And it's just played out, and I'm kind of really sick and tired of the same old spiel from him. Like, there's nothing of substance that when you do these rants. So that's where it kind of gets boring to me. But for you to say that you slept with the president's daughter, that's insane.
No, yeah, no. Out of all the tweets that he tweeted, that was one of the ones that I got the biggest giggles out of. Now, let's talk about.
Oh, if you stay on Kanye?
Yeah, okay. Let's talk about the tweets that were the most disturbing to me. Other than the Cassie one where he said that he was going to be selling that, the swastika shirt, that was right above that. Above that was him saying, "Fuck Virgil." Because what is that about? And then above that, no, that was the Diddy thing. The whole, like, because you have children. So I think that's really fucking weird. And then now, like, Kanye has done this so many times that now I don't think it's a mental health thing. I think that this is really like a rollout. He thinks that he can say these like ridiculous, blasphemous, inflammatory things and just keep getting away with it. And then I've been done with Kanye for a couple years now. You dumbasses have continued to call him Yeezus and all this dumb shit and supported his bullshit for years now when I feel like you shouldn't have. I was done with him before the anti-Semitic bullshit.
I mean,
but I was done with him before that. So I just now I feel like I think he might have put not the final nail in the coffin. I think this is probably the first nail in the coffin for Kanye West.
No, I doubt that. I think he's going to have his people, and I think it's honestly organized. To me, a lot of the stuff that I feel like he's done of recent has been a sham, and it's a scam and a way for him to manipulate the system. And that's cool with that. And I think the problem with me, and it's more so less to do with him and more to do with myself. I, for some reason, still believe that Kanye at the beginning, who was saying George Bush didn't care about black people, and
oh no, that nigga been gone.
He had those messages, but for me,
he died with his mother.
But that's not even what I believe. I don't even believe that those actions, because a lot of that stuff happened after his mom died already. A lot of those things, those actions, I don't even think they were genuine then either. And
I think those were like publicity stunts.
I think that they are, but unfortunately, and I think that's what makes me feel bad about myself. And this is what I'm talking about. What it makes me feel about me is I still want to believe that it wasn't that. Like, I still want to believe there was genuine altruism in his heart when he said those things.
Yeah,
because
and I feel like you're part of the problem.
No, it's not about that. Because I don't feel like that allows me to enable. Like, I'm really talking about something about me and how, like, I need that just because of how I framed a lot of my life growing up and what that music and what he was saying and his actions meant to me at the time. Because it defined a lot of the things that I grew to care about largely. And for me to just realize that and how I framed it at one point in my life to now see it here being this farce, this antic, this rollout, it's troubling because that was inspiration for me and who I am.
It's
now.
something you based
just to see
your
that
beliefs off of.
No, not that based, just to see that act of revolution, to say the thing that is true and evident, even when everybody is scared to say that.
You respected it.
I thought it was genuine.
Yeah.
And now to see that it potentially may be that, and I think I should feel like that. I feel upset with myself that I can't bring myself to say, no, those actions were fake just like the rest of them. But I believe they were. But I can't truly in myself accept it.
Yeah, I understand. And that must be something hard to come to grips with, especially.
No, it's conflicting as fuck.
Yeah, being a Kanye fan and everything like that. Like, I feel for you.
You feel for me? What's sick?
I feel for you. Like, I always thought that Kanye was a show. I never perceived him to be genuine.
But see, when you came here,
I came here in 2000.
But that's that's part of when the wave was really catching for real.
So when he did the George Bush hates black people thing, I had been here. I had already understood hip hop culture. I had already loosely started understanding like racism and inequality and everything in the United States. Like I understood where he was coming from, and I understood why he said that. But from the character Kanye West, even as the immigrant little girl I still didn't fully buy it. I never fully bought Kanye.
I mean, I can feel that.
Never. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like looking back at it now, I can confidently say that I never fully bought that man. Like, he always seemed like a performance piece to me, if that makes sense.
I was always bought in until I wasn't. I mean, I think that's the best way I could put it.
Yeah. He seems like a performance piece. He seems like a curated character that a art student put together.
I can see that. I just always felt like it was just, at that time, the image that he was projecting allowed for individuals like myself to not have to either fall into this blackness that was anti-black in regards to trying to assimilate and move up the ladder, or this black that was a detriment to society because that was what was being promoted. He gave a healthy middle where I could be on both sides but not hate myself or hate my people for the choice that I'm making. And that's what felt good about it, largely. But it is what it is.